In a world full of infidels, insane capitalism, and women having independent thoughts, Monkey Jones, that's me, and my two best friends try to do the impossible. Create a guide to help you survive Sharia law.
Coming up, looking out, I'll survive, and no doubt, never fear, bring it on, breaking down what's in my way.
Mumkeys Declassified Sharia Law Survival Guide. Your results may vary. In a world that is becoming more and more progressive, Sharia law is right around the corner. But Sharia law has a lot of complicated rules, and if you make one wrong move, you might end up getting your hands chopped off. Don't worry though. That's why I'm here, to teach you the do's and don'ts that will help you survive Sharia law. Chapter 1. Tips and tricks for being a woman living under Sharia law.
Sharia law is the most liberating experience a woman can have, especially when you accidentally show your ankles in public and they liberate your head from your body.
That's right, Alexa. As any modern-day feminist will tell you, there is nothing more liberating for a woman than to cover her head and face with a scarf. But it gets even better. Most likely, you'll be required to cover your entire body with a burqa.
It's a good thing I'm already covered from head to toe in black. I won't have to change my wardrobe at all.
But don't worry, women. In addition to being forced to wear a hijab, there are a lot of other rules in Sharia law that will help keep you liberated and empowered. For example, when it comes to inheritance, a woman only gets to inherit half of what a man does. And you thought the wage gap was bad at 75%. But that's not the only way a woman's value as a human being gets cut in half. In the court of law, a woman's testimony is only worth half that of a man's, which means if you get raped, you better hope he raped your sister as well, or else they're gonna take his word over yours every single time. Don't forget, it's not rape unless the men see it.
Judge Mumkey. Jumkey touched my electrical cord and wouldn't stop.
Jumkey, how do you plead?
Yo, dog, she the one that raped me. I didn't do shit.
This is highly illogical. I do not have hands with which to rape.
Alexa makes a good point, but then again, she is a woman. Alexa, I condemn you to death by stoning. That ought to teach you that you shouldn't rape. Here's an exclusive Mumkeys Declassified tip for you ladies. Don't complain. Under Sharia law, it is perfectly legal for a man to beat the shit out of his wife if she doesn't obey him.
Hey, bitch, make me a sandwich.
I cannot perform that task because I do not have hands.
Bitch, the fuck wrong with you?
Sharia law is such a positive force on my life. Thank you, Sharia law, for protecting women.
Another benefit of Sharia law is that we'll have the safest roads in the world since women won't be able to drive. But I can't say the same thing about the skies. Chapter 2. How to avoid becoming a slave, and what to expect when it inevitably happens. Women, just be happy that you aren't a slave, because they're the ones who Sharia law fucks with the most. Oh yeah, Sharia law allows for slaves. I probably should have mentioned that earlier. Under Sharia law, a man is allowed to have sex with his female slaves, even if they're children.
Sex with young children? Now Digibro can bring his lowly fantasies to life.
That's right, Jumpkey.
Sex with young children? Now Sai can bring his lowly fantasies to life.
That's right, Jumpkey.
Sex with young children? Now David
If you're worried that you or a loved one might become a slave under Sharia law, then all you've got to do is convert to Islam. Under Sharia law, any person who is captured during jihad can be executed, enslaved, or ransomed off for money.
Wait, so I can kidnap any person who isn't a Muslim while claiming that it's jihad, and then I can legally rape them all I want since they're my slave?
Absolutely.
Oh boy! I sure do hope Jane Goodall isn't a Muslim.
What? Chapter 3. A Man's Guide to Not Getting Executed. Don't you worry, men. There are plenty of rules for you to follow, too. For example, the punishment for stealing is getting your hand chopped off. It's truly tragic. 1 second you're trying to steal some hot ankle porn, and the next you literally can't masturbate ever again. If a man is caught being gay, then he will either be imprisoned or killed. Which is ironic if you think about it. Since there is so much gay sex in prison, it sounds like it would be the ideal place for a gay guy. If the two possible punishments for a gay man are getting killed and being sent to prison, it sounds like he's gonna end up in heaven either way.
But Mumkey, I thought Islam was the religion of peace. Surely only a small percentage of Muslims believe in Sharia law. Hashtag not all Muslims.
You're right. It's not all Muslims, it's just most of them. According to the Pew Research Center, 60% of Muslims worldwide support some form of Sharia law.
But that's like 1 billion people!
It sure is, but thanks to this handy guide we've created, hopefully you'll be able to survive when Sharia law becomes the law of the land. Hey everybody, this video topic was chosen by Patreon user Elena Lois. If you would like to find out how you can choose a future topic for me to discuss, check out my Patreon page in the description. Thanks for watching, and may Allah bless you. Also, there's a weird Rick and Morty alternate reality game going on. It's against the rules to talk about it. You play by finding clues in expensive Szechuan sauce packets on eBay. The money goes to Habitat for Humanity. I have no idea if it's real. 98, 105, 116, 46, 108, 121, 47, 87, 84, 70, 105, 115, 71, 79, 73, 78, 71, 111, 110. Dan Harmon definitely didn't pay me to say this. And if there's anything you want to pay me to say at the end of these videos, go ahead and check out my Fiverr page down in the description.